Welcome back to TV Burp. Windscreen wipers sound like an elephant on Emmerdale. Dandelion sneezes on First Love. And Charlie Slater has a disappearing shirt on Celebrity Coach Trip.
Tonight, John and myself are going to vote for Paul and Jean.
It's been so hard. You know, you talk about loyalty, and I still feel loyalty. I still feel that we're friends, but it's been the hardest decision so far for me to decide.
It's not about loyalty.
It's quite rare, but every now and then one of the continuity announcers on BBC One lets slip their true feelings about a show.
First on BBC One, don't you just hate it when this happens?
Well, it's not everyone's cup of tea, doctors. What's happening this week?
Do not be too disappointed if you do not get the grade you'd hope for. It is just unfortunate you were unwell for most of Saturday.
Sorry about the mess I made on the floor of the toilet.
Hey, it is fine. The stain has gone, and the smell will only be with us for a few more days.
Maybe that announcer was right. Natural World Jungle Gremlins of Java now, which tracked down one of the world's rarest animals, the slow loris, and they do look cute.
Until recently, few of us had even heard of this animal.
Sweet.
In fact, the slow loris is the world's only venomous primate.
That tells me. I wasn't sure about it from the start. What does the expert think?
While others sleep, over 100 gremlins begin to stir. They are, without doubt, one of our weirdest relatives.
Well, you haven't met my Uncle Pat. And a big hello to everyone on the high security wing at Parkhurst. Weird animal? What makes him say that? Well, it's partly what's in his mouth.
Not just the world's only venomous primate. The slow loris also has 2 tongues.
Yeah, I've got 2 tongues. One for the sweet, one for the savoury. Which brings us to our Indonesian Poetry Corner.
TV Burp, Indonesian Poetry Corner.
Selamat sore, Ibu. Sore. Kita dari International Animal Rescue.
TV Burp, Indonesian Poetry Corner.
I was surprised to see a sausage trying to make a break for it on EastEnders last week. Get back. Elsewhere, Dot had a message from... I warned you. Elsewhere, Dot had a message for Whitney.
Holler at me, FB, on the streets of E20.
What are you on about?
Well, you don't rhyme too good, but he's trying, poor lamb. As a fine girl, wearing my chain, called Whitney. Hope she comes back to me, and not tea. Oh, I can't quite make out that bit.
Give me that. Where are we? What a hackneyed idea to give Dot a rap. Every time you do it, it turns out... No, can't make out that last phrase. Crap. No. Yeah. The best news on the square at the moment is that Heather has finally found love. Yes, her Andrew is back. Yeah, she's getting married and everything. Shirley is especially excited about it.
When did he ask you?
Yesterday.
Ev, you are going to look so beautiful in your wedding dress.
Not sure. But But as Heather's fiancé arrives on the square, it's time for us to say goodbye to Jane, who is going a very, very long way away. In fact, I can't imagine that we'll ever see her again.
Who's in this book club?
Well, it's just me and Jane so far.
Ah! Oh, that's going to be a bit difficult, isn't it?
Is it? Why?
I think you should tell her.
Tell me what?
I'm so sorry, Tan. I'm leaving for Cardiff tomorrow.
Cardiff? It's 150 miles from Walford. Cardiff, 2 hours, 35 minutes by car. It's the end of the earth. Jane's been offered a job as a chef, but she's not sure. Well, it's a big decision to up sticks and move all the way to Cardiff.
You carry on like this and you are going to wake up and realise that you haven't achieved any of the things you dreamed of. And you had so many dreams. You know I'm right.
At least here people need me. I mean, what if I go to Cardiff and it doesn't work out?
Get the train back. There's 2 trains an hour into Paddington. It takes just over 2 hours, and at weekends or bank holidays, for just £10, you can upgrade to first class as part of Great Western's Weekend First deal. Weekend First is not available in advance to holders of advance tickets. These tickets can be upgraded on the train, subject to availability. But why would anyone want to come back from Cardiff?
Promise, you will go there and you will get everything you ever wanted.
It's all there for the taking in Cardiff. Everything you ever wanted. The streets are paved with gold. Go for it, Jane. Don't miss this opportunity. Grab it with both hands.
You ready, Mrs. Bill?
It's Miss Clark to you. From now on, I can be whoever I want.
Well, if you change your mind, there's a 10:25 straight back. Or if you miss that one, there's another one 5 minutes later. Change at Bristol Temple Meads. Of course, as it's a weekday, you won't qualify for your Weekend First upgrade. Channel 4's The Hotel now, which follows the everyday goings-on at Torquay's Grosvenor Hotel. And the stars of it this week were 2 pals from Wales, John and David. David was looking for a bit of female company. I thought that maybe he was a little bit rusty on the old chat-up lines.
Where do you work, Lan?
I work in a home for the elderly. Looking after oldies.
A lot of people do that now. Hey, do you go to the chicken farm there?
Where?
My chickens.
Oh, do you?
I used to.
Watch him go.
I don't do nothing now. I don't keep chickens, I don't garden. I just go out and drink every day.
Get your coat, you pull. Him and his mate turned out to be quite the music lovers. Oh yeah, so to burp us out, ladies and gentlemen, from Wales, it's John and David.
Where it began, I can't begin to know when, but then I know it's growing strong. Hand, touching hand, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, times never seemed so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Sweet Caroline.
Whoa, Nando's. Thanks, fellas. That's all we've got time for. Good night.